Hi, very good evening to you guys. My name is Kasita, and I'm very happy to be with you today. Today, we are going to be looking at a very interesting topic, and it is none other than conditionals. Yeah, we are going to be looking at conditionals. Now, we have four types of conditionals. We have the zero conditional, the first, the second, and the third. It is really very important that you take notes. I'm going to play a video. The video is going to explain the zero conditional, the first, the second, and the third. Okay, I'm at a disadvantage. Majority of the people are not turning on their cameras. We cannot interact if we can't see each other, guys. We can't have interaction when we can't see each other. I would like you to turn on your cameras in case you're able to. Please turn on your cameras and so that we can interact. Cameras on, guys. We have to interact. Cameras on, guys. I really need to see you because we can't have interaction unless we can see face to face. Imagine if my camera was not on. Yeah, imagine if I didn't have my camera. So please turn on your cameras. So we're going to look at conditionals. And for that reason, I'm gonna be playing a video. The video is going to explain zero, first, second, and third. However, we are going to look at only zero, first, and second in our activities. Reason being, the third conditional has got more content. We cannot combine it with these other types of conditionals because we need to look at the difference between wish and hope. So we can't look at it at the same time with these other verbs. So the video has zero, first, second, and third. But in class, the activities we are going to do are for zero, first, and second. I don't know if that is very clear, guys. Is that clear? Yeah, so I'm gonna play a video. I would like you to take notes. The lady who is going to be teaching is using the British accent, but you will be able to understand her because she explains pretty well, and her teaching is very traditional. That is the way we were taught English. So please pay attention to her as she is explaining. I'm gonna share the video here. Just give me a second. Just a second. Your responsibility is to pay attention and take notes. Don't watch the video like you're watching a movie, okay? Don't just enjoy the accent, the way she's writing, what she's saying. No, no, no. You need to take down notes. Why? Because you can't trust your memory. You can't trust your memory. So please pay attention to her. And write only what you understand. Don't write what you don't understand.
Hello, I'm Jill at ingvid.com, and today's lesson is on the four conditional tenses. Okay, so
can you listen properly, guys? Is the sound okay?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, so guys, please take notes. It is really important that you take notes.
So you may already be familiar with this, the zero conditional, first conditional, second. Hello, I'm Jill at ingvid.com, and today's lesson is on the four conditional tenses. Okay, so you may already be familiar with this, the zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, third conditional. Okay, and they all have a slightly different way of being constructed, the way you put them together with different tenses. Okay, so let's just run through them, and hopefully, as you can see all 4 on the board together, you can see the differences between them. Okay, so let's look at the 0 conditional, which is the simplest one really. And this is for statements which are true in general. They're generally true. So, for example, the TV comes on if you press the button. Press the button either on the TV or on the remote, and the TV comes on. So, and also the word if is used in all of these conditionals. If is the sort of pivotal word. If you do something, then something else will happen, that sort of thing. So the TV comes on if you press the button, and you can put if either in the middle of the sentence or at the beginning of the sentence. So you could also say, if you press the button, the TV comes on. It doesn't usually matter which order you put them in. So here's another example. If you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. The water boils. If you heat water. Okay? So these sentences are made up of 2 clauses. There's the if clause and there's the main clause. The main clause there is the TV comes on. And then the if clause, which is also called a subordinate clause, comes there if you press the button. This one, we start with the if clause, if you heat water to 100 degrees centigrade, and then the main clause, it boils, the water boils. That's the main clause. So the sentences are made up of 2 clauses joined together with if somehow, whether it's at the beginning or in the middle. And for both clauses, you use the present simple tense. It boils, you heat, you press, the TV comes on. That's all present simple tense for 0 conditional. Okay, so that's very simple. Things that are true in general. Right, so let's move on to the first conditional. And these are things which are sort of real things in real life, things which are possible, things that you feel are possible. So, if I see her, I will tell her. If you see your friend, you have something to tell her. So, if I see her, I will tell her. So again, we have if, and I see is present simple. And then I will, because this is possible, it's not happening now, it could happen in the future if I see her, maybe later today or tomorrow. I will tell her. So then will, you're using the future there. So will plus the verb, I will tell her. That's the future. Okay. So it's present simple for the if clause and future for the main clause. I will tell her if I see her. You can say it that way round. Okay, and then another one. I will go shopping on the way home if I have time. Okay, so maybe you're going out to work and then you're coming home from work, and if I have time on the way home from work, I will go shopping. Okay, so I will, future, main clause, if I have time, I have present simple. Okay, so that is a kind of intention. You're saying, yes, I will do that if I have time. So it's a real situation. It's something that's quite possible, the first conditional. Okay. And then we're getting further and further away now with the second conditional to what's possible, because this second conditional is if it's impossible or unlikely. So if something is likely to happen, it will probably happen. And if something is unlikely, that's the negative prefix, that's unlikely. So that's not probably going to happen. So it's either impossible or probably not going to happen, unlikely. So second conditional. So let's have a look at the examples here. So we still have if. If I won a lot of money, I would buy a big house. And again, you can turn it round. I would buy a big house if I won a lot of money. It doesn't matter which way round you put it, it means the same. And here, if I had his number, I would call him. But it means I don't have his number, so I can't call him. So if I had his number, I would call him, but I've no idea what his number is or how to get his number. Okay, so the tenses here are the past simple. If I won, that's the past tense of to win, to win. So if I won a lot of money, that's the past simple. I would buy, so it's would plus the verb, would buy a big house. Okay? So the if clause has the past simple, the main clause has would plus the verb, the base verb, to buy. Okay? And then if I had his number, past simple, I had, the verb to have, past tense, had. So if I had his number, I would call him. So would plus the base verb to call, I would call him if I had his number. It's a bit strange to use the past tense because these are things that could never happen, possibly. They might never happen. So it might seem strange to use the past tense for that, but that's just the way that the grammar works. Okay. Right, so we've got further and further away from reality and possibility. And then finally, with the third conditional, the last one, this is where it's too late to do anything. Something happened in the past. You could have done something, but you have missed the opportunity and you can't do it now. It's too late. Too late now. Okay, so let's have a look at the examples. I would have lost weight. If you're on a diet, you're trying to lose some weight. I would have lost weight if I hadn't eaten so much. It's fairly obvious. If you keep eating and you're on a diet, you're never going to lose any weight. So it's an obvious statement, but it's the third conditional. It's too late now to lose. Of course, in the future, you can try again, you can keep trying, but at this point in time, you have not lost weight on your diet because you have just been eating a lot. So I would have lost weight if I had not eaten so much. And then this example, if again. If I had gone to bed earlier, I would have woken up in time to catch the train. Okay, so we've got some quite complex tenses going on there. So let's have a look. So we've got the past perfect. So with the if clause, no, not with the if clause. Yes, the past perfect, yes. If I had not eaten is the past perfect. Sorry, I get confused myself. If I had not eaten. So had plus eaten is the past perfect. If you say I have eaten, that's the present perfect. Okay, but this is the past perfect. I had not eaten. So that's the past perfect with the if clause. Okay, and then the other part, the main clause, has would have plus the past participle. So I would have lost, would have, and then lost is the past participle of the verb to lose. Okay. Right, and then the second example, if I had gone, past perfect, if you say I have gone with the V in have, I have gone, that's the present perfect. If you have the past perfect, it's had gone, past perfect. If I had gone to bed earlier, I would have woken up. So to wake, the verb to wake, when you wake up in the morning, if the alarm clock goes, or you just wake up naturally, I would have woken up in time to catch the train. So that's the most complex construction, the third conditional. But it's quite a complex idea as well, that you missed an opportunity. If I had gone to bed earlier, I would have had more sleep and it would have been easier to wake up, and then I could get up and get out and catch the train. Okay, so I hope that helps to show how these four conditionals work. And then in the second part of the lesson, I have a little test for you to fill in some gaps.
Hello, guys. She's done explaining. Do I need to explain anything again on the four conditionals? Do I need to explain the grammar again? Yes? Yes, guys, open the microphones and talk to me. Do I need to explain again? Yeah.
I don't think so, or I don't know if it is.
Okay. Did you understand the concepts very well?
Yes, personally, yes, I did. Think.
Okay. Emily, is there anything that I need to explain again?
It's okay.
Okay. So can we go into activities? Can we go into grammar activities, exercises?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a problem. Two of the members, Jimena and Stella, won't be participating verbally. So the class is going to be the active participants. We are going to have Emily, Dolores, and Lottie. So, but Jimena, you can continue paying attention as you follow what is happening. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen so that we can start doing the activities. I don't know what's happening. I cannot share my slides very well. I don't know what the problem is. Let's see. I can't share my slides properly. Moment. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen so that we can start doing those activities now. Can you see the activities, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me start with Dolores. Dolores, read the instructions and read the questions, please.
Okay. Grammar. 0 first and second conditionals.
Okay.
1. Read the sentences 1 to 6 below. Which?
Okay, continue.
Yeah, which A refers to something which the speaker thinks is possible.
Okay.
B refers to something which the speaker is imagining, thinks
Yes.
is improbable, or thinks it's impossible.
Okay.
C, refer to something which is generally true.
Okay, a moment. So before we go any further, we have the 0 first and second. Which of the three refers to something which is possible? 0 first and second. Which one talks about something which is possible?
0 condition.
0 possibility 0.
No, first conditional.
That is first. And remember, first uses will and the present simple. Let that be very clear. Okay. Then which of the conditionals, the 3, 0 first and second, refers to something which the speaker is imagining, improbable or impossible? Which one is that?
Second condition.
That is the second. It uses would and the past simple.
Please, Professor Casita, I would like
Yes.
to make a question, please. Is it possible to use could?
Correct. You can use could, would. Yeah, we can't use should. Should is not really very good. It is not appropriate. It is better to use would and could in second conditional. Okay, you're welcome. Now, which of the 3 conditionals? 0 first and second. Remember, the third conditional is not part of our discussion. We shall look at it at its own time. Now, which of the 3 refers to something which is generally true? Which one?
0 condition.
0.
That is 0. And 0 uses the present simple. Okay, something is not just generally true, but always true. Okay, always true. That is why we cannot use one sentence. We cannot construct one sentence in 0 conditional, first conditional, second, and third, because something which is possible may not be always generally true. Okay, we cannot make one sentence, use it as an example for all the 3 conditions, all the 4 or 3 conditions. Okay, now, if you speak a bit of the language, it's much easier to make friends. What is that? 0 first, second. If you speak a bit of the language, it's much easier to make friends. Which one is that?
0 conditional.
0 conditional, correct. Why?
Because it's something true. It's true.
It is something true. How often is it true? Is it always true? Always true. Is it always true that if I speak, imagine I'm living in Ecuador. If I speak Spanish, I can easily make friends. But if I don't speak Spanish, it is difficult to make friends. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes, because you need to speak the language. How will you communicate with Ecuadorians if you don't speak Spanish? Okay, that is correct. If I went, it might make it more difficult for me to get a good degree. If I went, it might make it more difficult for me to get a good degree. Which one is that and why?
This is a second conditional.
That is second conditional. Do you care to explain, Dolores, why?
Yeah, because it's imagining
Imaginable, yes.
something unlikely, or
Yeah, very
and we are
unlikely.
using the verb in past tense. If I went,
Correct. And another one, Lottie asked, can I use could? Yes, you can use would, could, or might.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and the meaning is the same. Why do we always use would? It is the commonest, but could can fit there perfectly, and so does might. Okay. If for any reason you can't make it to a tutorial, try to let your tutor know. If for any reason you can't make it to a tutorial, try to let your tutor know. 0, first, second. True, real, or imaginable? Yes, guys?
Could it be zero conditional?
Why?
Because it is in simple present.
It is in simple present. That is correct. Do you agree, guys, that it is 0?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that is 0 conditional. Moment. That is 0 conditional. Okay, let's continue to number 4. If I lived in Italy, I would learn about how Italians live and think. Which one is that, guys, and why?
Second conditional.
Why? Why do you think it's second conditional?
Yeah, because it's imagining if I live in.
Yeah, it is imaginable. Is this person living in Italy?
No.
No, he's in another country. Secondly, we have the verb in past and the contraction of would. Yeah, correct. Okay, we continue, guys. If your tutor has to cancel a tutorial or put it off, okay, there is a phrasal verb there, a very important phrasal verb. What is the meaning of put it off? Put it off. If your tutor has to cancel a tutorial or put it off, he or she will try to check the week beforehand. Before you respond, what type of conditional? Please tell me, what is the meaning of put it off?
Put it off means late.
Late?
Yes.
Okay, it is near the meaning, almost there. Yes, someone is saying something.
Let's postpone.
Yeah, postpone. Yeah. Postpone or reschedule.
Reschedule, yes.
Yeah, reschedule. Yeah. So therefore, that means it will not happen at the time you thought it was going to happen. It is going to be pushed to a later date. I would be happier, Emily, if I can see your face. Okay, second condition. Okay, I don't know if it is second. If your tutor has to cancel a tutorial or put it off, he will try to communicate a week beforehand. Okay, which condition is that, guys?
I think first conditional.
First conditional. Any justification? Why?
Because they are imaginated. And
is it imagined? Or is it possible?
It's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's
and
real, it's possible.
They are using will.
Yeah, and they are using will. So that's definitely a first conditional sentence. Okay, number 6. Your tutors will organize you into groups and suggest research unless you prefer working alone. Your tutors will organize you into groups and suggest research unless you prefer working alone. What is that? What type of conditional is that?
First
what type of conditional is that?
First conditional.
Yeah, that is first conditional. Why, Lottie? Lottie, why do you think it's first conditional?
The reason is that in the first clause we have the future will,
Okay.
and in the other clause, the subordinated one, we have unless that
Correct.
is instead of if.
Yeah. Always, guys, if you see unless, it is always in first conditional. Okay. It is always in first conditional. And then we have will. Yeah. Something you need to understand, guys. The clause with will is the main clause. Okay. You know, there are two clauses in a conditional sentence. There is the if clause and then the main clause. The main clause is the clause with will, and they are not in the same clause. Okay? The clause where there is will is not the clause where there is if. And in this case, unless is substituting, unless is sitting in for will. Can I continue, guys?
Teacher, can we use another word instead of will? For example, can?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
However, if you're referring to the future, will is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in this case, they are talking about the future. So it is a perfect, will is the perfect word to use. Normally, can is not very good for the future. Yes, we can use it for a possibility that you can sit there, you can enter for possibilities, but it is not good with the future. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can also use may. May is good. You can also use shall if it is formal. If the situation is formal, you can use shall, S-H-A-L. So can I continue? Can we go to another activity, guys?
Please, Professor Casita, could
Yes.
I use be going to?
Be going to. Okay. Now, in academic English, no, you cannot. Why? Because we use in the types of future, will is for predictions in the types of future, predictions or possibilities. And be going to is for plans. What is a plan? A plan is something where you have done, you have an idea, but you have not made any arrangements about it. You have an idea in your head, something that you want to do, you have an intention. There we can use be going to. That is academic. However, in our common situations, when we are speaking naturally, will can go instead of be going to, and be going to can be used instead of will. I don't know if my explanation is clear, guys.
Thank you.
In academic English, we differentiate them. We use will for predictions and possibilities only, and then be going to for plans. And I've explained the plan. A plan is where you have an intention to do something, but you have not made any arrangements. And another one there is the present continuous, the one that we use for arrangements. For example, if you're going to visit your dentist tomorrow, you must have made a plan, you must have called them already, and they have really organized and they expect you the next day. So that is called an arrangement. It is different from a plan. And with present continuous, it is used in ing. If you have already made an arrangement to meet your doctor tomorrow, we use ing. And you say, I am seeing my dentist tomorrow. It is different from I'm going to study medicine. For example, if a student is in high school and is saying, I'm going to study medicine in the university, That is just an intention. They have not yet finished high school. They have not yet done university exams. I don't know if you get the difference between a plan and an arrangement. Yes, guys?
Yes, yes,
Okay, so can I continue to the next section?
yes.
Yes.
Sí.
Okay, let me have Emily. Emily, please read the instructions very fast.
Match the beginning of each sentence 1 to 10 with its ending 8 to J.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you exactly 20 seconds for every question. I want you to match them. How many do we have? We have 10, 200 seconds. 200 seconds, those are 3 minutes and a half. So I'm giving you 3 minutes and a half, guys. 3 minutes. 3 minutes and a half. Try to match them very fast. I'm gonna start counting the 3 minutes. I don't know if you can see them properly. It is 3 minutes and a half and I've started. Yeah, please try to match them very fast. Try to match them faster. Match the if with the will, if clause with the main clause. Let's go, guys. 3 minutes and a half. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move a bit faster. Let's go, guys. Let's try to hurry up because we don't have a lot of time. Our time is limited. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 1 minute is off. We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go, guys. Let's move faster. Let's go. One minute remaining. A single minute remaining. One minute. Okay, finished, guys? It's not difficult.
Yet.
It's not difficult. However, it's not too easy. Okay, time up. Okay. I won't mention your name. I won't mention your name. Please tell me the other part of the sentence. I won't mention your name. I won't mention your name.
Letter H.
H, unless you want me to. Correct. I'll travel around the world. I'll travel around the world.
F.
F.
Which one? Tell me the clause. Tell me the clause.
F.
Tell me
If
the
I
clause.
had the
If I had money.
If I had the money, correct. We don't allow people to do the course. We don't allow people to do the course.
unless they have the right qualifications.
Correct, unless they have the right qualifications. I'll have to buy the book. I'll have to buy the book. I'll have to buy the book.
If I could afford me.
Which one is that? Which one is that?
I.
Letter I, if I could afford one. Afford means being able to pay. If I decide to study abroad,
I wouldn't come back.
I wouldn't come back. If I decide to study abroad, I wouldn't come back. If I see her,
I will tell her to call.
I'll tell her you called. Correct. If I wasn't so busy,
I would go to the cinema with you.
I'd go to the cinema with you, but I'm busy, so I'm not going. Okay, if I went to study in Australia,
I won't see my girlfriend for several months.
I wouldn't see my girlfriend for several months. Correct. I would take a taxi. I'll take a taxi.
Unless I can find it in the library.
A taxi, can you find a taxi in the library? Is it possible? I think number 4 is incorrect. Yeah, I think 4 is incorrect. So I'll have to buy the book. I'll have to buy the book. Another option.
Unless if I can find it in the library.
Unless I can find it in the library. Okay, so I would take a taxi.
If I could afford one.
Yeah, if I could afford one, correct. And finally, if students come to class regularly, what happens when students come to class
They
regularly?
usually get good results.
They usually get good results. Okay, okay. So let me try to share them here. Let me try to share the answers here. Number 1, what is the letter with number 1?
A.
Number 1 is A. Number 2?
F.
Number 2 is F. Okay, number 2 is F. Number 3?
J. And number 1 is H.
Number 1 is H. Okay, number 2?
F.
Number 2 is F. Okay, number 3?
J.
J.
Number 3 is J. Number 4?
G.
Is G. G for girl.
G.
Okay, number 5?
D.
Number 5 is D. D for dog. Okay, number 6?
E.
E.
Number 6 is E. Very good. Number 7?
C.
7 is C. 8.
A.
8 is A. 9.
I.
9 is I. 10.
B.
B.
10 is B. Okay, now let us do something else. I want us to do something else with this. Let us do something else with this. Okay, so you tell me the type of conditional the question belongs to. Number 1, I won't mention your name unless you want me to. What is that? What condition is that?
First conditional.
That is first. Okay. Okay, that is first. Okay. Then second, number 2, I would travel around the world if I had the money. What is that?
Second condition.
That is second. Very good. Number 3, we don't allow people to do the course unless they have the right qualifications. What is that?
Zero condition.
Zero condition.
That is 0. Okay. We continue. We continue. I'll have to buy the book unless I can find it in the library. Which one is that?
First condition.
First
That is
condition.
first. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. We're doing good. Okay. If I decide to study abroad, I wouldn't come back. I wouldn't come back. Which one is that?
First,
Second, third.
second.
That is second, correct. Okay, we continue, guys. Number 6. If I see her, I'll tell her you called. Which one is that? I'll tell her you called. That is first, correct. That is correct. That is correct. It's first. Okay, if I wasn't so busy, I would go to the cinema with you. But I'm busy, so I can't go to the cinema with you. Which one is that, guys?
Second.
That is second, correct. Number 8. If I went to study in Australia, I won't see my girlfriend for several months. Which one is that, guys?
First.
Second condition.
That is second. Okay. Then, okay. Then number 9 says, I would take a taxi if I could afford one. Which one is that?
Second.
Okay, so number 10, if students come to class regularly, they usually get good results. Which one is that, guys?
Zero condition.
That is 0. Okay. So that is it. Okay, so. Just a moment. Back. Okay. Can we continue to another number, guys? Can we go to another question? Can we go to another question, guys?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, there is a pronunciation problem. I normally have it with my Spanish-speaking students. They pronounce that word as second, but the correct pronunciation is second. Yeah, the pronunciation is second. Please repeat after me. Second. Yeah, it is not second, it is second. The O is pronounced as A or as letter E in English. So it is not second, but second.
Thanks, teacher.
Yeah, can I continue, guys?
Yes.
Can we continue? Okay, I told you we have very many activities. I have plenty of activities. Okay, let's go. Okay. Now we have something here. Let me have someone read the instructions. Lottie, can you please read the instructions?
Yes, please, thank you. Directions. Answer the questions. Pay special attention to the verb forms in the result clauses. Work in pairs, in groups, or as a class.
Okay.
First.
Okay, go through the sentences very fast. Go through them very fast. All of them. Go through them, please. Continue.
If it rains, what always happens? If it rains tomorrow, what will happen? If it should rain tomorrow, what will you do or not do? If it's cold tomorrow, what are you going to wear to class? Fish can't live out of water. If you take a fish out of water, what will happen? If you take a fish out of water, what happens? If I want to learn English faster, what should I do?
Continue.
If you run up hill, what does will your heart do? Tell me what to do, where to go, and what to expect if I visit your hometown as a tourist.
Okay, thank you very much. So guys, we are going to answer these questions. First of all, what conditionals are they? Are they 0 first, second, 0 and second, 0 and first and second? Which ones are they?
The first one is 0.
The first one is 0. The second one? The second
First
one, guys? Second one is
one.
first. Very good. Third one, number 3? 0 first, second. Which one is that, guys? Emily, which one is number 3? What type of condition is number 3?
Second.
Remember, pay attention here.
First condition.
That is first because of will, okay? If it is called tomorrow, what are you going to wear? Which one is that? Which one is that, guys?
First.
First.
That is first, okay. Fish can't live out of water. If you take a fish out of water, what will happen?
First.
First
That is
condition.
first, okay. Then if you take a fish of water, if you take a fish out of water, what happens?
Zero.
The type of question, that is 0. What happens? Okay. Then, if I want to learn English, what should I do? 0 first, second.
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 Is it real? Is it always true, or is it imaginable?
Imaginable.
Imaginable. Okay. If you run uphill, what does your heart do? If you
Zero.
run uphill, that is 0. But if you run uphill, what will your heart do? Which one is that?
First.
First. Okay, finally. Tell me what to do, where to go, what to expect if I visit your hometown. 0 first, second.
Second.
What to do, where to go, what to expect if I visit your hometown. Real, possible, or true? If I visit your province, what
Possible.
should I expect? Is it 0? Is it real? Is it imaginable, or is it true?
0 condition.
That is 0. It is true. For example, if there is a lake, I will see that. I'm going to see that lake. If there is a river, I must see that river. Certainty is always true. Okay. Now, Dolores, Lottie, and Emily, you're the ones who are going to answer these questions because the other ladies have some health issues. Okay. So please keep your microphones open and respond to my questions. Okay. If it rains tomorrow, what always happens? Respond with a full statement, guys. If it rains tomorrow, what always happens? Respond by speaking. You don't need to write. If it rains tomorrow in your province, yeah, I don't know the town where you are. But if it rains, what always happens?
We have to use umbrella.
Okay, if it rains, you have to use an umbrella. Very good. Lottie?
If it rains, always you need to pay attention with the flood of the water.
Okay, if it rains, you have to be careful with floods. Okay, very good. Dolores, what happens if it rains tomorrow? What will happen? What
If
will
it
happen
rains,
if it
I
rains
wear
tomorrow?
my raincoat.
Okay, if it rains tomorrow, I will wear my raincoat. Very good. Lottie, if it rains tomorrow, what will happen?
It will be very cold
It will be
in
very
my
cold.
house.
Okay, very good. Emily, if it should rain tomorrow, what will you do?
I stay at home.
I stay home or I will stay at home.
I will stay home.
Okay. Dolores, if it should rain tomorrow, what will you do?
I will take my umbrella.
Okay. Okay. Now, Lottie, if it rains tomorrow, what will you not do? What won't you do?
If it should rain tomorrow, I will. I won't be outside.
Okay. Emily, if it should rain tomorrow, what won't you do? An action you won't do or an activity.
I would
Yeah. What normally when it rains, what activities don't you do? You say, I won't do this because it rained. Any, just name any, just only one.
I don't go out.
You won't go out. Okay. I continue. If it's cold tomorrow, what are you going to wear to class, Dolores? If it's cold tomorrow, what are you going to wear to work or to class? Whatever.
Okay, if it's cold tomorrow, I'm going to wear or I will wear.
They are all correct.
I am going to wear some boots and a big or a warm coat.
Okay.
And a scarf.
Okay, very good. Lottie, if it's cold tomorrow, what are you going to wear to work?
If it's cold tomorrow, I am going to wear gloves. A pair of gloves.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Now, Emily, fish can't live out of water. If you take a fish out of water, what happens?
Eat the fish dead.
Okay, in present simple,
The fish can die.
If you take a fish out of water, what does it do?
Die.
It dies, correct. Now, if you take a fish out of water, what will happen, Dolores?
If I take a fish out of water, I will cook it.
You will cook it. Okay. Lottie, if you take a fish out of water, what will happen?
If I take a fish out of water, I will be surprised and I will try to know what kind of fish it was.
Okay, very good. You're interested in science. Okay, number 6, this goes to Emily. If I want to learn English faster, what should I do?
I should practice.
Okay, Dolores, if I want to learn English fast, what should I do if I want to learn English faster?
Okay, if I want to learn English faster, will check. Yeah, I,
No, you're
I,
talking to me. You're giving me advice.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
if you want to learn English faster, you pass the B2 exam test.
Okay, how do I pass the B2 exam? That is the question. Okay, another question, guys. Okay, no, Lottie, if I want to learn English faster, what should I do?
If you want to learn English faster, you should not only watch TV programs in English, but also to read in English.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Emily, if you run uphill, what does your heart do? If you run uphill, what does your heart do?
It will accelerate.
It will accelerate. Okay. Dolores, if you run uphill, what does your heart do?
I will.
The heart.
I am. It will be. It will be in high pressure.
Okay, or you can say it will beat faster. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to ask that other last question. So we are going to continue to another group of questions. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing. Then I share again. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, now this is serious grammar. We have 6 questions. I'm gonna give you. Do we understand the instructions for that section, guys? Reading and use of English part 4. Do we know the instructions? Okay, Lottie, can you remind us about the instructions, please?
Thank you, Professor Casita. First of all, we need to include the word that is given to us for doing the sentence. The instruction is not more than 5 words.
Okay, we don't have to use more than 5, and we have to include the word which they have given us, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, since we have 6 questions, I'm gonna give you 1 minute for every question, and those are 6 minutes. Please try to answer those questions in 6 minutes. Let me get back in a minute. 6 minutes, guys. So let's go. It is 19 minutes past 8. So at 8:25, we must have finished. Okay, we've got just 2 minutes. Finish.
Not yet.
Okay, you've got 2 minutes to complete. Let's go faster, guys. Okay, as you're completing the work, we do have classes for lower levels for A2 and B1 classes. If you have a young girl or a young boy who would like to study English, we do have classes for lower levels on Mondays and Wednesdays from 5 to 7. So if you're interested if you have a little boy or a little girl who would like to learn English, or it can be also an adult, we have also adult classes for those levels, you can give them to us and we teach them English. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's try to finish, guys. Let's try to finish. Stella, can you say hi in the chat? Stella, can you say hi? Okay, actually it is time, guys. It is time. Okay, thank you, Stella. Let's try to answer. Now, this is in the whole paper of FCE. This is one of the areas where there is a lot of grammar. Okay, there is a lot of grammar. Okay, we will not be able to finish the project without your help. Okay, so what is the correct? What are the missing words?
Assist.
So what will the answer be? Unless
you assist out.
Unless you assist. Okay. Rule number 1. Okay, this is not a rule. Just understand it as it is. Assist is followed by direct object. Okay? If I want to make a call and I want to use your cell phone, I will say, assist me with your cell phone. Assist her with your pencil. Assist him with your car. So assist needs a direct object. What is a direct object? A direct object is the person impacted by the action. So unless you assist who?
Us.
Assist us with what?
With
Our project.
Unless you assist us with the project.
the project.
We are supposed to use 5 words.
Then says
And those are 6. So we need to increase. We need to reduce. Okay, I beg your pardon?
Project times.
Project is a repetition.
Project.
Correct. Do you feel that is okay? Guys, do you feel that is okay? Do you think that answer is correct?
Yes.
Why do you think yes, it is correct, but why? Why is it correct? You know, I normally ask my students, okay, that is correct, but why? Don't tell me por qué sí. No. Why is it correct?
The reason
It's
is
a first conditional. We are using will, and the present, the verb is assist in present.
And it has a direct object. Yeah, correct. Okay, you don't have guys to agree with my answers. Sometimes my answers may be wrong on purpose or not on purpose. So you don't have to agree with me. If you don't have to agree with me. We can debate, we can discuss. Yeah, I'm not here as a prophet. I'm just a teacher, just a teacher, a usual teacher. Okay, let's look at something else. You cannot use the swimming pool unless you become a member of the sports club. And the missing words are, you can only use the swimming pool, the sports club. Okay, Dolores, I want to listen to your answer.
Yeah. You can only use the swimming pool if you join to the sports club.
Lottie, I want to listen to your answer.
You can only use the swimming pool if you join to the sports club.
Emily, I want to hear your response.
You can only use the swimming pool if you join into the sports club.
Okay. Your answers have only one problem. You are using a preposition after join. You don't need a preposition after join. You don't need a preposition. You don't need to use to. You don't need to use into. You can just say join the, then whatever you want to join. Join the meeting, join the group, join the team, join the family, join the line. Okay? You don't need a preposition. Is that clear?
Yes.
So your answers have only one problem, the preposition to. The rest is okay. You can only use the swimming pool if you join the sports club. Simple. Lesson. You don't need a preposition after join. Is that okay, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, now here we have a question where we have a name of one of the classmates. Stella will not participate in the concert because she's feeling ill. Stella will not participate in the concert because she's feeling ill. Use part. Okay, Dolores, your answer?
Yeah, if Estela was not feeling ill, she would be part of the concert.
Okay. Lottie, your response?
The same. She would be part of the concert.
Okay. Emily, your response?
If Estella was not feeling ill, she would be part of the concert.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between being part and taking part? What is the difference? Being part and taking part.
Perhaps the difference is that being part has always or many times.
Okay.
Yes, and the other is when someone makes the action in that moment.
Okay. Okay, let me give you an example. If I have two sentences here, sentence number one, he was part of the crime. Sentence number two, he took part in the crime. Is there any difference in meaning? He was part of the crime. Another one says, he took part in the crime. What is the difference? Or is there any difference? Okay.
Yes,
What is the difference? What is the difference?
the one is a member, another is very participating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right now, Stella and Jimena, they are part of the class, but they are not taking part.
Mhm.
That is the difference. So
Part is just be a member, but
exactly, be a part is just being a member, but taking part is being active, participating. A question, Stella, is it being part or taking part? Stella's situation.
taking part.
Lottie and Emily, I want to hear you guys. Is Stella taking part or being part?
Taking part.
Is taking part. Why?
Because you
she's
should
here, but
participate.
she's not participating.
Yeah, she was going to participate. So the correct phrasal verb is take part, not be part. So what would be the correct answer? If Stella was not feeling ill, she the correct phrasal verb to use is take part. So what is the correct answer?
She would take part.
Yeah, she would take part. Yeah, take part is a phrasal verb which means participate. You know, there is a difference between attendance and participation. Right now, Stella and Jimena are attending the class, but they are not participating. I hope you get the difference. They are part, but they are not taking part. Guys, do you understand what I'm explaining? Yes?
Yes, thank you.
I'm not explaining rocket science, am I? Is it too complicated?
No, it's clear.
Not much.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Yeah, number 4. This time I'm gonna start with Emily. It will be necessary for us to postpone the match if the weather does not improve. Yeah, I wanna hear your answers. Emily, I'm starting with you.
Your English, no, I'm sorry. Unless the weather gets better, we can put the match.
We can
Put.
So the missing words are can put, yeah?
Yes.
Do you remember the phrasal verb which means postpone?
Put off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lottie, I want to hear your answer, Lottie. Open the mic.
Yes. It
Okay.
is unless the weather gets better, we will put off the match.
Okay, and Dolores, I want to listen to your answer.
Yeah, okay. Unless the weather gets better, we will put off the match.
Yeah, put off. So you missed off, Emily. We can say put it off or put something off. So put off means postpone. Okay, number 5, and this time I'm gonna start with Lottie. Your English improves because your teacher shows you your mistakes. We are going to use unless.
Yes.
Your English would not get out your mistakes.
Yes. Your English would not get better unless your teacher points out your mistakes.
Dolores, I want to hear your opinion.
The same, your English would not get better unless your teacher show out your mistakes.
Hey, we are you okay? Emily, can you tell us your answer, the answer which you have there, Emily?
Your English would not get better unless your teacher
Mm-hmm. Lottie, can you repeat your answer, Lottie?
Yes, your English would not get better unless your teacher points out your mistakes.
Okay, you need to fix something there. There is one mistake. Remember, this is second conditional, but the main verb has to be in.
Past.
Exactly. So correct that mistake.
Unless your teacher pointed out.
Correct. Unless your teacher pointed out. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Point out means to show something. Show something. In a phrasal verb, point out. Can you point out some problems you have in studying English? Or there are very many. The teacher speaks very fast. The listening speaks very fast. Everything happens so fast. Okay. Yeah, let's go to number 6. I'll only play in the basketball match if I recover from my cold. We are using get. Unless I'll not play in the basketball match. Dolores, what have you put there?
Yeah. Unless I get unless I get recover. What happened is, teacher, I can't see the whole sentence. And
The last word is match, basketball match. The last word which you can't see is match, like football match, basketball match. You mean you can't see the sentence?
unless I get no, I don't
You
have
can't see
the
this.
correct answer, teacher.
No, don't worry. Just give what you wrote. I just want to know what you wrote there. Just what you wrote there. That's all. Don't worry if it is correct or wrong. That's okay. You can make mistakes. That's very okay. We are not doing an exam. You can make mistakes. There is no problem with that. You can make mistakes. I will correct you. Don't worry. Yeah, I just want to know what to put there. I just want to know your opinion. Okay, let's hear from Lottie. Lottie, what have you written there?
Unless I get better, I will not play in the basketball match.
Okay, Emily, I want to hear your opinion.
Only if I don't get healthy. Yeah, sorry. Only if I get healthy, I will not play in a basketball match.
Okay, so unless I get, okay, he's already healthy, but not very healthy. So we are going to use get better. and with I, because unless is followed by subject. As I get better, I won't play in the basketball match. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You tell me whether I can continue. Can I continue?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher, is there a difference between unless and if? No, we can use.
There is no difference. Unless means if not.
Yeah.
If I don't, if she doesn't, if he doesn't, if they don't, if you don't. That is the meaning of unless.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it is the negative clause with if.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell me whether I can continue. Can I?
Yes, please. Professor Casita, please, I have a question.
Okay.
For example, in this part that you talk to us, taught us would take part or being take part, it was so interesting. I would like to know another verb, please, that could have both different meanings, because it is very interesting to know that one word could be
Can change the meaning.
yes, thank you.
Okay. I'm going to send you a list of phrasal verb at the B2 level. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, in the book that we are using, there is a list of phrasal verbs that you have to know at a B2 level. So I'm gonna collect all those lists and I send them to you. I'm gonna put them in the group. Anyone who needs them, you can access them from there. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, can I continue to the next part?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so this should be a speaking activity, but I'm gonna clear everything. This is what you're going to do, guys. You're going to make a recording and you answer those questions. Okay, just make a recording when you are answering those questions on your own. A recording, just record on WhatsApp. Record with your cell phone and you answer those questions. You ask the question, then you answer. You say, number one, if you could study anywhere in the world, where would you go? If I could study anywhere in the world, I could go to Germany because they speak a very interesting language, which would be very interesting to learn. Number two, if you started, you make such a recording. Okay, guys? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember to maintain the conditionals. Remember to respect the grammar. So I'm gonna put this, yeah, you can take a screenshot. Make sure you don't include our faces in your screenshots. I don't want my face to be on the internet tomorrow. Take a screenshot, people. Finished?
Yeah, I took a picture.
Okay. So this is what we are going to do. A moment. I'm going to share it again. Just give me a moment. I don't know what happened with my slides. Just give me a second. I want to drop this in the group. You're going to make a recording when you are answering those questions. Drop them in the group because we want to listen to your opinions. Okay, so that is really important. So we are going for another speaking activity. A moment. This is group 4. This is group 4. So I have put the question there. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. Yeah, I hope you can see what I'm sharing. Yes. I don't know. I can't see people's faces and I don't want not to see you. Okay, let me get, Dolores, can you please read the instructions?
Okay, directions. In small groups or as a class, discuss the questions. Under what conditions, if any, would you? Number 1, exceed the speed limit while driving. Lie to your best friend. Disobey an order from your boss. Steal food. Carry a friend on your back for a long distance. Not pay your rent. Make up other conditions for your classmates to discuss.
Okay, so that is what exactly we are going to do. The question is what, under what conditions, if any, would you? So we are going for a speaking activity. We are going for a speaking activity. Okay, guys. Now, is this 0 first or second conditional?
Second condition.
Second conditional. I don't know why I can't see people's faces. I can't see your faces, guys. I don't know what's happening with my Zoom application. I don't know. Give me a second. I need to fix something here before we can continue. Give me a second. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Really? I don't know why I can't see you guys. Can you see what I'm sharing?
Not now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So which conditional, in which conditional, in which type of conditional are those sentences? Yes, guys?
Zero conditional.
Yes.
0.
Second conditional.
Remember, we have would.
Excuse me.
Second, see, second.
So that is second. Okay, so when you're responding, you're going to respond with second, okay? So I'm gonna be an example to the rest of you guys. Let me get one partner. We are going to make a conversation, a natural conversation. Yeah, who is ready? Emily, ready? Can we go together? Yes, Emily? Yeah, are you ready? Or Dolores? Dolores, can we go together?
Yeah. Yeah, teacher.
Okay. You're going to ask me and I ask you number 1, you ask me number 2, I ask you number 3, you ask me number 4, I ask you number 5, you ask me number 6. So I'm gonna go first. I want you to ask me number 1.
Okay, number 1. What would you, in what condition would you exceed the speed limit while driving?
I would exceed the speed limit while driving when I'm driving a very sick person and he or she needs to get to the hospital as soon as possible. Under what conditions would you lie to your best friend?
I would lie to my best friend if I would, no, when I, no, ya me confundí. Okay, I would lie to my
to
best friend
if I
if
or
I
if they, I
if
don't know.
I yeah if I hurt her feelings or his feelings. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to the next one. Continue to the next one.
Okay.
You're going to
Yeah.
ask me number 3. Yeah.
Yeah. In under what conditions would you disobey an order from your boss?
I'll disobey an order from my boss if it is against my principles. If the order were against my principles, I would definitely disobey my boss. Okay. Under what conditions would you steal food?
Yeah, I would steal food if I don't if I were starving and
Okay.
I don't I hadn't money to buy food.
Okay, very nice. Continue, please.
Okay, in what condition would you carry a friend on your back for a long distance?
I'd carry a friend on my back for a long distance if he or she had gotten an accident. Yeah, I would really be happy to carry them. Yeah, for a long distance. Uh, Under what conditions would you not pay your rent?
I wouldn't pay my rent if I if I were fail of my job and and I um, and I hadn't money to pay for it.
Okay, very nice. So Lottie and Emily, I think you have the picture. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Emily, this is my request. Please make sure you speak nearer to the microphone so that Lottie can hear you clearly. Okay. Okay, Lottie and Emily, you can go. Anyone can go first.
Under what conditions, Emily, mm, would you exceed the speed limit while driving?
I would exceed the speed limit while driving if I had a problem that is important to resolve in that moment. So I need to arrive in a place early so I could exceed the limit while driving. Under what condition, if any, would you lie to your best friend?
I would lie to my best friend if I hurt their his or her feelings, or if the situation had been very unholy. Under what conditions would you disobey an order from your boss?
Okay, I would display an order for my boss if I think it's if I think it is not correctly to do, so I would disobey an order from him or her. Under what condition, if any, would you steal food?
Well, I would steal food if there was a very big famine in my in my town. Under what condition would you carry a friend on your back for a long distance?
I would carry a friend on my back from a long distance if my friend feels bad, or if my friend is not able to walk at that moment, so I could carry on my back. Under what condition, if any, would you not pay your rent?
Let me tell you that I would actually I would not paying my rent nowadays, and because I had an inheritance, and the reason was that my father passed away under that condition. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. That was interesting. We had interesting conversations. I think it is exactly 9. I don't know if we can do another activity. Okay. So, in addition to the activities which I've given you, I'm gonna give you these numbers. They are from number 2 up to number 8. You answer them with yes or no. Okay, they give you a statement. Let us try out number 2 together. Lottie, please, can you read the instruction and question number 2?
Yes, thank you. If I had an envelope, excuse me, answer the questions with yes or no. If I had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter right now.
Okay, if I had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter right now. A, do I have an envelope and a stamp right now? Yes or no?
No.
If I had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter right now. Do I have an envelope and a stamp right now?
No.
No.
No. Do I want to mail this letter right now? Yes, guys? Do I want to mail this letter right now? Yes or no?
No.
If I had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter right now.
No.
Do I want to mail this letter right now? Yes, guys? Hello?
No. No.
I don't, really? Please read the statement. If I had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter right now.
Yes,
You said,
yes.
I don't have an envelope. 2, do I want to mail this letter right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Am I going to mail this letter right now? Am I going to mail this letter right now, guys?
No.
It is yes or no. Very simple.
No.
Why? Why no, Lottie? Why not?
We are tired, teacher.
Because because I wouldn't like to do now.
Yes, I want to mail it right now, but I don't have an envelope and a stamp. The question is, am I going to mail this letter right now?
According to the instruction,
Situation.
yes. To the situation, yes.
But I don't have an envelope and a stamp. So can I mail a letter without an envelope and a stamp? Yes? Okay, okay. You're going to, I'm gonna send you these screenshots, guys. Remember to do these questions. It is yes or no question. They are not very complicated. You have to know what is the situation. Is it possible? Is it imaginary? So I'm gonna leave you to go and rest. You are very tired. I can understand that. I'm also very tired because I have been teaching since 8 a.m. up until now. So I can understand, guys, that you're really tired because I'm also an English teacher. We have the same experience. Yeah, we go through the same things. So that is marking the end of our class today. Thank you guys for your participation, attention, and everything. I will see you when I see you. Remember to do the activities. Remember to practice, okay?
Yes, thank you, Professor Casita.
Yeah, goodbye, guys. I will see you again. Ciao.
See
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you,
nice
teacher.
night.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
goodbye,
Bye.
goodbye.